Okay guys, so thought I'd share a little saw carnage with you. So here we got a 362 MS STIHL chainsaw. It says right there. Let's see. There you go. Oh, for fuck's sakes, focus. There you go. Okay, anyways. So customer complaint, will not start, won't run, blah blah blah. And I thought, okay, well, it seems a little weak on compression, but we'll get to that in a minute. This has that goofy M-tronic carburetor on it, and I can't get the parts for it here, or the parts are so damn expensive it's almost not even worth it. So what we're gonna do, excuse me, is burp first and then ask questions later. No, what we're gonna do is we're going to swap out the M-tronic carburetor and ignition coil for a non-M-tronic and see if we can salvage this saw for a lot cheaper. We're gonna go for an aftermarket top end. The bottom end of the engine is incredibly nice and clean still. Like there's no up and down plane, no left and right. There's no bluing. There's a little bit of bluing on that wrist pin there, but not in the direct center. So what happened was, here's our piston. This is a straddle port motor, by the way. And what straddle port means is usually on most two-strokes you just have one intake port. Well, this one's got two, so it basically helps to direct a big fresh air charge up into the cylinder for emissions control. Makes them run a lot leaner. And I don't like straddle port motors as much as I like regular piston port, which just has one port like that. That's not really my forte, but if you know how to tune with them, they're actually not bad. There's a lot of people that'll bitch and whine about it, but anyways. So, usually on a two-stroke piston, there's supposed to be two locator pins. Well, if it has one ring, then it's only gonna have one, but this one has two rings. So you can see the locator pin right there. There's supposed to be another one right there, and there just totally isn't. It's gone. Yep, that's what one would call NFG, or not fucking good at all. So that piston, or that, piston ring retainer pin, or whatever you want to call it, fell out, rattled out. And if you look in that cylinder there, see a little scoring there. I can't actually even feel that with my fingernail. It's actually pretty nice and smooth still. When we look at that intake side, right, let's see, might not work very well. Let's see, maybe that's better. There we go. You can see, there we go. See that nice big gouge right up there in the top of the squish band area? So when that piston pin retainer fell out, it gouged out the cylinder, and I thought, well, when I looked down the cylinder originally with the spark plug out, everything looked fine. And I thought, well, it's got really poor compression. So I thought, maybe I'll just take out the decompression, which is that little valve off to your left, right there, right? So basically what that's for is when you're trying to start it, let some compression out so you don't yank your freaking arm out when you're trying to start it. But, so I thought maybe that was the issue, so I popped it out, plugged it off. Nope, same problem. So I decided to pull the top end apart and found that. Because the exhaust side of the piston, which is this side, actually still looks not that bad. It looks fine. But the intake side, man, that thing had a hot supper. So what we're going to do here with this guy, what a funky looking cylinder. I wonder who comes up with the designs. If you guys ever seen a 1935 Maytag Model 92 washing machine engine, or Google it, that's exactly what that looks like to me. Except those engines, well, the cylinder sits horizontally like that. But you get the idea. Anyways, so what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to strip off the electronics, like I said. We're going to get an aftermarket top end. I think they're from Highway or something. Highway, if you guys ever seen Highway parts, I think they're made in Thailand or Taiwan, somewhere over there. They're actually very nicely made stuff for reasonably priced. Or Meteor is also really good if you don't want to go aftermarket, because I called STIHL and they want $400 for that cylinder. It's like $500 to rebuild the whole top end for this saw. Again, that's a 362. So, we're going to get the whole kit. That's piston and rings. I'm going to use Caber piston rings because Caber piston rings are awesome. Aftermarket cylinder. We're going to go with aftermarket carburetor and electronics. And we're going to see if we can't get this old 362 going again for as cheap as possible. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to oil up that crank there, because this is going to be sitting for quite some time yet. Just got clean engine oil here. Make sure you just put it all over so the bearings, nothing's dry for storage, especially down in here. And then what we're just going to do is wad up a bunch of paper towel and stuff it around there, and then spray the top of it with WD-40 to keep out any moisture. And this guy's going to go on the healing bench there for a while and be brought back to life. But in other news, there's a 395 XP that some dipshit stripped out the idle screw on, so we're just waiting for another one of those. And other than that, I thought I'd just share a little saw carnage. Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's also the 562 XP, which has got a burned out top end from idiots as well. But yeah, that's I'm surprised it didn't wind up in the bottom end of the engine or actually do as much damage as I had thought when I pulled the jug off and seen that. But anyways, guys, so for now, that'll be it. I'm going to try and make some more videos this week sometime. Hopefully get the RC10 on video for now, at least, so you guys will have something to watch. And I do have a brand new 2.5 on order for the aluminum connecting rod upgrade, whatever, project. And the transmission is currently on the way from Florida, so it's going to take a bit to get here. Unfortunately, it was the only one I could find that wasn't like $190. I don't know why people think they have shit that's worth $1 million when it's not. But anyways, guys, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update, some carnage. What the hell are you guys working on? Anyways, guys, always, thanks for watching. Keep on burning nitro, and gas, and diesel, and burn anything that's flammable. And when they say, like, you know, don't do that at home, do it at your buddy's place. It's always better. Anyways, guys, happy Monday. Later.